Hey guys, this is Tyler with Secure Team, and today we've got a news story out of Houston, Texas, which is making the rounds throughout the UFO community. And to be honest, we were intrigued, so of course we wanted to hear your thoughts on the footage. On August 12th, Twitter caught on fire with people from all over the Houston area tweeting cell phone captures and images of what appears to be a massive UFO, in the most of genuine use of the term also, in our opinion. Reports were sketchy as to how many images of this thing were taken, but as of today, and from what we have been able to gather across the web, there are 3 confirmed photographs of this object, which were posted onto Twitter from all over the Houston area from different people at different places in Houston. Now, there are a couple of different angles of this object, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the pictures and explain a little bit more about it and see what you think. Just a little note here, this sighting has also been corroborated by other people who have commented on the various Houston news websites stating that they too saw this object in the skies over Houston. There was so much commotion about this that the local news station, KPRC in Houston, did a news story on it and posted a video on their website, which you can go and visit by using the link in the video description below. Now here's the first image of the UFO, which you can see seemingly hovering up in the sky to the backdrop of a massive lightning storm that was happening in Houston that night. Now, on a side note, one user on the website Above Top Secret went on to state, and I quote, "I did not see any UFOs unfortunately, but the storms that rolled through West Houston late Monday afternoon, early evening, produced wicked lightning. This really means the lightning was sprawling, extensively branched, wider bolts, and seemed to strike the same areas multiple times over the course of 1 to 2 hours. The clouds were very low, and there was not much wind or rain, but the lightning frequency and intensity was crazy. I am not surprised UFOs were reported," he said, "because the sky was electrified. Plasma strikes galore." End quote. Now, the relevance of the lightning storms go way back to countless other UFO sightings and reports of the well-documented fact that many UFOs are attracted for whatever reason to lightning in our atmosphere. Whether it be a UFO hovering through a local lightning storm in Houston or a massive circular-shaped UFO seen countless times by millions of people on the classic infrared black and white NASA footage from the International Space Station, wherein which you can see the curvature of the Earth in space along with some storm cells and flashing lightning across the atmosphere, and then you see these large circular craft slowly moving from space down into the clouds and atmosphere, disappearing, and then coming back up out again and going back up into space. You can also watch that video in the link below in the video description. Now in this image, you can see that this object has a definite UFO type shape, with a circular and somewhat shiny centerpiece surrounded by smaller white orbs, also producing their own shiny metallic texture, rather than an LED light bulb as some have said this could be. Personally, from what we can see, this does not look like an LED rigged kite or remote control drone. The orbs composed of this UFO are more of a type of dull shininess and produce their own glow, rather than the ultra-bright LED bulbs, which make a pretty distinct image and color, such as the LED kites seen here. And in the other image of this UFO, seen here, which was taken from a different location in Houston, we see the same, or at least a similar object, in a more of a stationary horizontal position. Notice its metallic texture and dull shine, unlike the ultra-bright blinking or glow of LED lights. Now, as far as we're concerned, this is one of the more concrete and credible UFO sightings we've seen in the past couple of years. The object had to have been much larger than a kite or a remote control drone, as it was seen at the same time by people across a 20-mile span, all of which were seeing and being able to photograph the same object. As always, we'll let you decide, but we think we've got a keeper here, and that this is a great UFO sighting to add to the collection. As always, I am Tyler with Secure Team. Be sure to share, subscribe, and check back, because we are definitely looking out for truth seekers like you and all over the globe. Stay safe, guys.